Hi friends, welcome to Yaruti Brothers. Today we will discuss about dimensions lesson. Okay, this is very important lesson in physics. Okay, this is very important lesson in physics. And what is meant by dimensions and dimensional formulas of derived physical quantities. In last video we discussed about fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantity and derived physical quantity. Okay, what is meant by fundamental and derived? Fundamental means it is an independent quantity and derived means it is an depend on fundamental quantity or multiplying or dividing the fundamental quantity. Okay, now what is meant by dimensions? Okay, now we have to learn this dimensions lesson in physics. You have to write very clarity and how to write the dimension formulas of quantities, derived quantities. First, definition of dimensions. Dimensions means a fundamental quantity. That means a derived quantity, a derived physical quantity which comes from dividing or multiplying. Dividing or multiplying is called, dividing or multiplying is called dimensions. What is meant by dimensions? It is a derived quantity which comes from dividing or multiplying the fundamental physical quantity. Okay, this is the definition. Okay, you can also write another definition also. Okay, first you understand what is meant by dimensions. A derived quantity which comes from dividing or multiplying the fundamental quantity is known as dimensions. First, suppose we take an example. Okay, suppose we take an example. Okay, in this example, what we take? Speed. What is the form of speed? Distance by time. Distance, it is an fundamental physical quantity. Time also fundamental physical quantity. Okay, in this way this rule is applying by a derived quantity which comes from dividing or multiplying. In this dividing, so it is comes from two fundamental physical quantities. Okay, distance by time. Now see how we can write in dimensions. What are the dimensions? First, distance. Distance is distance power of 1, only one distance row, into time power of -1. Dividing in coming multiplication, that is -1. Okay, that is distance power of 1 into time power of -1. Okay, that means distance is to get the speed of an object. Distance is participating one time. Okay, next this time is participating in -1 time. Okay, distance comes in one time and time is -1 time. Okay, to get speed, distance power of 1 into time power of -2 or -1 or distance by time. Okay, this is the dimension form of fundamental quantity, speed. Okay, this one we can write as MLT. Have no friends. Okay, this MLT means mass, length, time. We have only this is distance is comes on length, time. Okay, length, time only we know. So 0. What is the length? 1. Okay, there is 1. Next there is -1. Okay, this is the dimensions of speed. Okay, you understand? Now we see some derived quantities dimensions. Okay, I am rubbing now the board. Okay, now we draw like an table. Visible? Okay, I think it is visible. Okay, not visible. Okay, now visible. Okay, now we draw a table. It is visible. We draw like this. First we take fundamental physical quantities, one line, and its expression on one line, its dimensions in another line. Okay, first we take derived quantity. In this place, derived quantity express in fundamental quantity. Express in fundamental quantity. Next, dimensions. Camera is clarity. Okay, derived quantity expressed in fundamental quantity, dimensions. First we have write some derived quantities. Okay, area, volume, acceleration, momentum. Next, speed. Okay, this much enough. Analysis we have. First we have to find area. Area means, what is the area? Length into breadth. Okay, length means it is power of 1, breadth means power of 1. So it is 2 what belongs to length only. Breadth also length. Okay, it is length square. So the dimensions is MLT. In MLT, 0, mass is 0, there is no mass, length is 2, and the time is 0. Next, volume. Okay, length cube. Okay, length into length is power of 1, that means L cube. So it is 0, 3, 0. Volume. Next, acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration means it is velocity by time. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, next we see acceleration. Okay, acceleration means it is speed by time or velocity by time. Okay, speed by time, not velocity by time. It we can write as, what is velocity? Velocity means, okay, what is velocity? Displacement by time. Displacement by time. Okay, wait. Displacement time into time. Power of -1. In time into velocity means what? Displacement by time. We have to find, it is area derived quantity. Length is fundamental quantity. Derived quantity convert into fundamental quantity. Okay, this is derived quantity, and we convert into fundamental quantity. So velocity is derived quantity. Displacement also derived quantity. Okay, so we have to go all is fundamental quantity. So displacement also can write as, displacement means it is a length. Okay, displacement means is length, it has division. So it we can convert as displacement. Okay, first we can write as point wise. Length. Displacement in common length. Length power of 1 into time power of -2. Okay, there this time is comes in 1. There is power of -1. Power of -1 into power of -1 is -2. Okay, this is multiplying -2. Okay, this is length power of 1 into time -2. Okay, not there, so 0. Next, length is there, 1. Time minus 2. Okay, there are dimensions. Next we see momentum. The momentum. Okay, momentum. Momentum means it is mv. M into v. That means mass into velocity. Momentum means mass into velocity. You can write mass power of 1 into velocity means what? Velocity means velocity by time. Okay, velocity means displacement by time. Okay, displacement by time. Okay, displacement. There is no time, so we can directly take displacement or length. I am writing displacement. Displacement power of 1. Okay, velocity means displacement. By time is also there. Into time power of minus 1. Okay, how time power of minus 1 is come means mass into velocity. Mass into velocity means displacement by time. In this way, displacement is power of 1. When the dividing time is comes into multiplication, time get minus 1. So the dimensions of momentum is mass is 1, displacement is 1, time is minus 1. Okay, next what is there? Okay, this much only. Next also speed is there, very important term. Okay, what is visible now? Yes. Speed. 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 What is formula for speed? D by t or distance by t. Distance by time. It is we can write as distance power of 1 into time power of minus 1. Time power of minus 1. In this way, okay, this is only dimensions. Distance means this is a fundamental quantity. Time means fundamental quantity. So we cannot dislike division or any fundamental quantities. Okay, distance is 1. We can take main MLT. Okay, for all these, MLT is important. MLT means mass, length, time. Mass, length, time. Okay, M means there M is not there, so 0. Okay, wait, I am writing lacking. 0. L means length. Okay, distance is length. Length is 1. Time, what is the time? Power of 1. Minus 1. Power of minus 1. Okay, this is the dimensions. Okay, now we can revise. The dimensions of area is length into breadth. They both are length. Okay, they both are length. So length square. Okay, L square. Okay, this mass is not there, time is not there. So keep 0, 0. And length is 2, power of 2. Next volume. What is the length into length or side into side into side? Equal to cube. Okay, so we keep 0, 3, 0. Next, acceleration. What is the formula for acceleration? Velocity by time. Velocity by time means velocity. We have to velocity and a derived quantity. It is displacement by time. The formula of velocity is displacement by time into time power of minus 1 because it is division. Displacement by time. Displacement. We can write displacement as length. Okay, we can write length. Length into length power of 1 into time power of minus 2 because there minus 1, there minus 1. Okay, this is minus 2. So the dimensions is 0, 1, minus 2. Next, momentum. What is the formula for momentum? mv, mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. There means mass into velocity means what is the formula for velocity? Displacement by time. Okay, displacement by time means displacement power of 1 into time power of minus 1. Their momentum is 1 power of minus 1. Next, speed. Distance by time.
So,
d by t.
Spastam.
d by t means distance. It is a length into time power of minus 1 because time is in division. 0, 1, minus 1 is dimensions. Okay, another also some may have force, pressure. For this, we also these are some examples. There are so many another derived quantities which are dimensions. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel, like, share and comment.